Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a very small mini haul. I recently got two perfumes, so let's go ahead and jump right in. The first one is from Initio, and this is Musk Therapy. I got a sample of this from, I believe it was Twisted Lily. I'd seen it. I like musk fragrances. I thought maybe I'll really like it, but I didn't want to buy a big decant or obviously blind buy because I'm trying to not do that as much this year. So I got the small sample, spritzed it on, and I wasn't that impressed in the first couple of minutes. It smelled nice, but it didn't smell like anything I would want to wear, and definitely not something I'd want to pay $300+ for. But as it dries and settles on the skin, it gets a lot better. So let me go ahead and go over. So this is 90 ml or 3.04 fluid ounces. I purchased this from FragranceX, I believe, for about $280-ish. And I believe the retail is either 340 or 370. I think it's actually 370. So I was happy to see it for slightly discounted price somewhere. Here is the bottom of the box. You can see it says Musk Therapy, the batch code. And let's go ahead and slide off the top box like that. The box that it comes in is really beautiful, just as nice as the Oud for Greatness one. It's white with this gold emblem and writing on it. And then here's the actual box, and I'm going to slide that off. And there is our fragrance. And it comes with the same little card there talking about the company or the ingredients. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Here's the bottle, and the bottle is beautiful. It was one of the reasons I think I wanted to try it, not just because it was a musk fragrance, but because the bottle is gorgeous. It's white. It's not completely opaque. It's a bit translucent. Yeah. So if you hold it up to light, you can actually see how much liquid you have in the bottle, which is nice if you want to keep track of it. And then on the front, it has this beautiful gold like plaque design. There is the Initio Musk Therapy sticker on the back. It has a really nice sprayer. Let me see. I don't know if you were able to see that, but it puts out a very nice fine mist, not like just droplets that are going to like just sit in one spot on your skin. Oh, smells so good. So let's go over the notes of this fragrance. Okay, so this is categorized as a woody floral musk, and it does have woody notes and it does have musk. I don't know that I pick up on the floral notes so much, maybe a little bit, but I do like the little blast of citrus you get in the beginning, but that I won't say is very prominent or sticks around the entire time. It has white musk, black currant, bergamot, mandarin orange, magnolia, white sandalwood, and hedione in it. Okay, so I probably the magnolia and the hedione's what makes it floral, but it's so well blended. This is definitely one that gets better on the skin the longer you wear it. I just spritzed it on a little bit before I started this video, and yeah, every time I spritz it on, I get that same initial kind of like, okay, it's not that amazing. But after a few minutes, once it warms up on the skin and all the notes come out and are blending together, it just is the most beautiful, clean, fresh, but not soapy. Fragrance. It has, I think this creaminess is coming from the sandalwood. I wouldn't describe it as lactonic at all, but I can see how it might come across that way because it is so creamy and smooth, but not milky. Yeah, so this is great for everyday wear. This would be a beautiful signature scent. This is obviously great for warmer months, just because of the scent profile. I haven't had a chance to wear it in the fall and winter time, but this is definitely a perfume that would fit that clean girl aesthetic that people like. It's not intrusive. It's not going to bother anybody. It's not going to overpower anything, but you definitely smell fantastic. You smell elegant. You smell a little bit expensive when you wear this fragrance. And I actually, again, I only have gone through a little 2 ml sample. I noticed that the performance was fine. I'm going to have to wear it more from the bottle and really like be able to spray it like I normally would spray a perfume to see what the longevity and performance are. But just from the little 2 ml spray that I had that I wore several times, the performance and the longevity was perfect for what this type of fragrance is. I really enjoy it, and I'm going to be testing it out more this summer. And the next perfume that I got is Parfums de Marly, and I got Safanad. I have had this on my list for a while, but I have a lot of orange blossom fragrances. I didn't want to add anything that was going to be too redundant, anything that I wouldn't end up reaching for. I got a travel spray from Scentbox, and I've gone through about half of it. And I wasn't going to purchase this fragrance until I went through all of it, but I saw on a couple of other YouTubers' videos, like their posts and community tabs, things like that, that Jomashop was having a really big 40%, 45% off sale. I had never purchased from that company before. So I was a little hesitant to give it a try for such an expensive purchase. And honestly, I was really tempted to get like 3 different Parfum de Marly fragrances. I was thinking about adding Delina to my collection. I was thinking about adding Oriana or Meliora. But I thought, let me just start with the one that's furthest up on my list and see how this purchase goes. And if it goes great and I like shopping from them, then I can wait for the next sale and make more purchases. But here is the box that it comes in. Beautiful packaging. I really like the black box with the gold print on it. And it has the same little velvet type of stand that the other Parfum de Marly feminine fragrances come in. You can see all that information on the bottom of the box. And then here is the bottle. Let me move the box out of the way. I love the color of this juice. It's like this really pretty orange amber color that really suits the fragrance. It has a black cap and a black gemstone on the top. And it has that really nice like loud click. So it's really secure. This bottle cap, unless you get a defective one, is not going to just pop off of your perfume like some do. Oh, that smells so good. So let's go over some of the notes of this fragrance. So the top notes are pear and orange, and if you watch some of my other videos, you know I love pear in my perfumes. The mid notes are orange blossom, ylang ylang, and iris, and this is definitely an orange blossom fragrance. That's what you smell in the beginning, the middle, and the end. But you do get that ylang ylang in there, and it gives it this beautiful tropical vibe to it that I think makes it really great for year-round wear. I've worn it in the heat, and it hasn't bothered me. I haven't worn it like in the heat that I'm about to experience in the next couple of weeks, so I don't know about that. But I'm wearing it on my other wrist today. It smells so good. And I've worn it in the fall and winter times, and it's been great. I think this would be a really great year-round fragrance. And it is a little bit powdery. I think that comes from the iris. But it's not overly powdery. It's not like a baby powder bomb like some fragrances are. Like I think Oriana definitely has a stronger powdery vibe to it. So it's not that powdery, but it is definitely a little bit there. So if you don't like powdery notes at all, I don't think you're gonna like this. But if you like them or don't mind them, I think this is a good one to sample. And then in the base, there is vanilla, amber, and sandalwood. So this is just a really well blended, beautiful orange blossom fragrance. You get that kind of juicy, fruity opening. But I would say that while you still kind of get those 2 notes, the pear and the orange, throughout the fragrance, it definitely settles down a lot. This is not what I would call a fruity fragrance at all. And then once the mid and base notes kick in. It's sweet. Again, slightly powdery. It's creamy. It's warm. It's ambery. It's very, it smells very luxurious compared to most of my other orange blossom fragrances. This one is definitely, in my opinion, one of the most well blended, kind of luxurious smelling versions. I just love this so much. I'm so glad I finally picked this up. I'm gonna have to go through and compare because I feel like I do have some other fragrances in my collection that are going to be kind of similar in the vibe, not the scent profile. And so I might have to declutter one or two, because if I'm going to reach for this one over the others, there's no point keeping them in my collection. I'll do some testing now that I have this bottle in here. But if you like orange blossom fragrances, I definitely recommend giving this one a try. It's one of my favorites. Again, this is just a pure orange blossom fragrance, but I find it to be very alluring, and definitely for this price I got it, which was, I think the sale had it at $195. I think that's worth the price. I don't know if I would easily pay $355 for this. I have to test the longevity and performance more out and about. Again, I've just had the little travel sample that I've been testing. But if the longevity and performance is there, then yeah, I definitely would say that I could be convinced to buy this at almost full price. I very rarely will pay full price for anything. Okay, so here are my two newest additions to my perfume collection. I love them so much. I am so happy to have them in my collection, even though I told myself that the last perfume I bought would be the last one for most of 2023, but I could not pass up on the price of either of these. These are expensive perfumes. I had a budget for the year that I already went over, but for the price that I got them for, very, very happy to be able to add them into my collection. If you have any other recommendations for me, please leave them down in the comments below. If you have any questions, same. Other than that, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.